Hello, early birds. How are we doing? How are we doing tonight? Today we're going to be playing us some Warhammer 40k Boltgun. I look forward to some purging. I look forward to some difficult science fiction conundrums. My apartment's very warm right now, so I apologize if there's any fan sounds in the background. I listened to a couple of my recent streams, and I've determined that the level of background sound is not acceptable. So, ooh, sneezy. Okay. But yeah, I've determined that the level of background noise on my streams were not exactly acceptable. So I decided that I'm gonna stick a fan under my desk and have that warm my legs while I play. And hopefully that sounds better than it did before. Few adjustments here and there, you know what it is. It's kind of what streaming always is. It's just you're constantly trying to catch up with the times of whatever streamer's doing. You're always trying to clean up your audio, always trying to make your video look a little bit better, thinking of different ways you can record a bit cleaner, and just it's this thing where you're constantly trying to improve, and it can be really satisfying, and other times it can be really frustrating, especially when you're not necessarily improving but fixing broken things that were not broken before. It's really, I don't know. I don't know what it's like for you guys seeing me fuck up on stream and things suddenly just not working, but for me, whenever I'm watching a streamer that I really enjoy and they're having technical issues, I don't know, it just kind of... I feel bad for them, of course, because I know I've been there, but it's not so much of, how do I put it? It's not me going like, haha, it's me going, I know exactly what you're going through. I relate so hard to what you're dealing with right now. Wow. Wow. I actually really like this Deus Ex music. Deus Ex 1 has really good music. I really recommend you guys play that if you ever get the chance. One of my all-time favorite games in recent memory. It's from the composer of the Unreal games, if you've ever played those. I don't know what the composer's actually called. I think it's like, hold on, Unreal composer. That would be... That's funny. Wow. Alexander Brandon, that's the one. He's the guy who did the Deus Ex music and the Unreal music. Very fond of his work. Music's got this really cool, funky atmosphere to it. Yeah. Hope the game's booting up. I'm sitting here, we're looking at my, It's the streamer stress double whammy. It's the stress double whammy of nobody in chat, plus games taking a long time to boot up and making me worried. Boltgun always does this, and I do think it's an issue they need to fix, and it's when the game basically will freeze up until you end it forcibly, and then it plays for like a split second, and then it crashes. So it's a weird problem the game has, and I don't know what causes it. I wish they'd patch it out, because I hate having to boot this thing twice every time I want to play it. Maybe it's just an issue with my hard drive. You never know, really. Boltgun is weird? Yeah, I guess so. But it's exactly what I've wanted a 40k game to be for the longest time. It manages to nail the way Space Marines feel in a way that's also like a really cool reference to old FPS games. It's fast, it's satisfying, it's everything I want an FPS game to be. So I suppose it is weird, but I really appreciate it, and I think it's the best 40k game we've had since Space Marine. I haven't played Mechanicus, but I think it's the best 40k game we've had since Space Marine. I don't know if it's the best Warhammer game, because Vermintide has a real special place in my heart. Had a lot of good times playing Vermintide. Oh, man. Alright, I think we'll be getting started here soon. Yes. Alright, we'll go ahead and put the posts out. How you doing, Ashley? Excuse me, sorry. Didn't mean to cough into the mic. Alright, let's go. Let's go ahead and turn the music off for now. We'll skip to the next track and see what we get. And then... Okay, cool. We'll be listening to this when we get back. Hey, Obi. Hi. Game time. Boltgun is... How dare you? How fucking dare you? How dare you, Obi? Alright, so... Heresy. Let's get to it. Heyo, Misty!
Hello there.
Hello there. Took it a minute. Always takes it a minute. I always notice it. I always notice that you've done it before it goes off. Hi. Alright, fragment location identified, fragment accessible, storage container unsealed to avoid catastrophe. Proceed quickly. Got it. We're still going after the fragment of that power source from Space Marine. Put you out. Oh boy, this is gonna take me a minute to get used to again. Alright, more guns for that, or more shots for that. Taken care of. Boltgun is cool. Thank you! Alright, was it a coordinated effort just to join chat and go, Boltgun is weird? Ah! He's done. Bye. So yeah, how'd your guys' Sunday go? I was pretty quiet that day. I mostly just played with some people, played Final Fantasy 14 with some people, had a good time. Hey, would you ever want to stream Warhammer Armageddon? It's super chill, Boltgun is neato. Thank you. Lose the glasses, Obi? Oh great, now it looks low resolution. But, yeah, probably. I don't have a wish listed yet, I'll have to add it. I was talking to someone about it just yesterday, actually. They told me it was a really good multiplayer game, I'll have to pick it up. You're the second person in, like... Yo, Weird Cousin Lily, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Whole stream this week has been boring. Oh man, I'm sorry. But yeah, Worms Armageddon, you're the second person to mention it to me in 2 days, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it. Because it must be fate. Hello! Hello, are we talking Worms? Well, apparently so, yeah. I've never interacted with the Worms franchise. It reminds me a bit of Scorched Earth, like the old computer game Scorched Earth. So, that's all I really know about Worms, to be completely honest with you. Oh my god, you're alive. Again. That happens. I gotta move. Clean up this chosen champion real quick. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's you! Hey! Look at that! Yeah, you were the exact person who mentioned it to me yesterday. It was a chill day, it was nice. Nice! GDQ of it from 5 months ago. Teensy bit of a learning curve. WMD and World Tour, I think those are the best of the new ones. Alright, well, hold on. Since I'm dead, let's go ahead and check out the Worms page on Steam. I'm gonna have to have my glasses for this, because my eyes begin to hurty if I don't. Worms! Let's check it out. Worms Armageddon. We got original Worms here, which looks like Scorched Earth. Worms Armageddon. Okay. Tell you what. Sorry, I'll take it off here in a second. Hey, Ellie! Thanks for the hydrate. I'll get some water here in a moment. I will add Armageddon and WMD to my Steam wish list. There we go. So, next time a sale rolls around, I'll go ahead and snag it. The cosplay came in and it goes hard. Show me pictures. Show me pictures. It's important. Load last save. Water is very important. Hey, Mr. Shotgun. Alright, where are we going? What are we doing? Oh, plasma gun ammo. Excellent. I always have to, like, adjust my brain to the speed of this game. Worms cosplay. Yeah, his Worms cosplay came in. Oh, damn! Nice! Did you figure out the makeup? Or was that just kind of a temporary arrangement you got going on? Black Mage cosplay. Very nice. I was gonna say, I gotta have to adjust my brain to the speed of this game every time I play it, because I'm not used to playing games this fast. Alright. You're done. Pick out that demon there. Switch to a shoddy. Here we go. All good. So this is one of those games I kind of have to intermittently look at chat. I can't really chat and play at the same time. I'll take care of the plasma guy. He's more of a threat. Oh, I blew him up. Nice. All right. All right, you're done. Toss a grenade up there. That was dumb. I just took a face full of that shit. All right. Here we go. All right. Quick little whoopsie-doodle makeup. Actual day, it'll be much nicer. Told people I might find the cosplay cuter with the additional information that I am 5'4". No, I didn't say blackface cosplay, though that would be completing the black mage look. But don't do that. Just paint your eyelids yellow. Just sit there with your eyes closed. Yeah, 5'4". You're small. My Mikote size is the smallest possible size in game, so there was so much going on in Palace of the Dead yesterday that I wasn't able to check it out. Is your avatar super short too? Because I know mine is. I mean, I made my Mikote the smallest possible size because I'm a small cat. There's a paladin behind you. You can't hear us. He has the Emperor's live stream in his AirPods at max volume. Minhai Lamau. I am the Avatar. We are one. We are Legion. Yeah. Yep. Minhai. Same here. Nice. Short gang. Small gang. Small gang. Rise up small cat gamers. Hell yeah, man. Alright. Let's go Plasma on the... Oh my god. Maybe not go Plasma on the champion. Is he gone? He's gone. Oh my goodness. Fuck! I am playing this on hard, by the way. I'd like to point that out. That I'm not just terrible at this game. Game says that boomer shooter's a thing now, and we're just making them. I can vibe with it. Yeah, no, it's been a thing for a minute now. For me, it's exciting because these are always the kind of games I preferred. Like when I was growing up, my main shooter was Unreal Tournament for the PS2. So I'm like quite used to this kind of game to begin with. That, and Halo. And then I graduated to Call of Duty once I got into high school. Oop, there we go. Just gonna do these explosive barrels. I actually have the settings turned up. Easier to port to the Switch. Hell yeah, man. I am okay with games being made faster because they decide to go with a more optimized art style, so to speak. Low poly and pixel art forever. Quick champions didn't deserve to die like this. Oh. Yo. I'm sorry. I'll be honest with you, I disagree. I really didn't like Quake Champions. And it's not Quake Champions' fault. Titanfall 2 came out at the same time, and I'm like, yeah, that's about as fast as a game should move. And then I booted up Quake Champions, and I'm like, I don't know, it feels kind of slow. BattleBit. Let me add BattleBit to my Steam wishlist. BattleBit Remastered. Here we go. There we go. Wait for that. Yep, there we go. I'll wishlist it. But you know, Quake Champions, I had such petty complaints with that game. The biggest thing was I felt like the rocket launchers in Quake Champions had too little splash damage, and I just felt like I wasn't even using a rocket launcher. But no, I love me some Titanfall 2. Yeah, that's a game that got done dirty. Like every step of the way, that game was like, it feels like they wanted it to fail. Not Respawn, but EA. Oh, I love Sims 3. I need to play more of it. Batukam. But yeah, I'll have to give BattleBit a try. What you were telling me about it sounds super interesting. Like Battlefield 3 with more destruction. Especially with like and it has like a low poly art style, you said too, so there's probably no limitations on what they can do with that shit. I need to play more Sims 3. That game needs, I need to give that game more of a chance. Not that I bounced off of it, it was more just, I had Sims 4 with all of its DLC already, and I was just kind of like, I could play Sims 3 with no DLC, or Sims 4 with all of its DLC that I acquired for free from a friend. Someday I want to play a squad and play as the Iraqis. I would love to get into one of those, like, intense tactical shooter RP things. But, like, I always got the vibe that you need to know somebody to be in one of those, you know? And here we go. That's what's basically scared me away from those Milsim games. From, like, Arma and Squad and such. I don't know. Do you guys have any experience with those games? Because you mentioned Squad. Just enjoy. What's up with Insurgency Sandstorm? I never played it. I haven't played Sandstorm. I've only played a few games of Insurgency 1. They Sims weird. That's a big boy. All right, big boy sighted. We're gonna go ahead and use the Volkite Caliber on this guy. There we go. No more Plague Toad. That's how you deal with the Plague Toad. It's insanely good and well made, but it actually scares me. How come? How come it scares you? Because like there are games I play that I'm like, I see other people playing it, and I'm just like, why should I even bother? They're all so much better than me, and I get scared off. Like that's a way that a multiplayer game would scare me. I'll be honest, I did not enjoy Titanfall until I actually got better at it, because Titanfall 2 is one of those games that, like, if you're out of practice at all, you boot it up and then just someone just, like, pops you across the map with a Kraber, and you're just like, yeah, he's playing the game, and you called in a helicopter. Alright. Base Sims build. Yeah. Yeah. Afghanisims. Oh my god, what's this Resident Evil 4 bullshit? Infiltration pattern advised. I'll have to throw something in there to deal with him. Alright, you're dealt with. Depressed Japanese school to get real now. How come? It was the same exact nose that are... Okay, you could hear the self-protect system of the helicopter beeping as the chopper got shot down. And my butt go into a diamond! Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, I love stories like that. That's wonderful. What was his name? His name's E. Hey, Sasha, how's it going? His name's E now in our Deep Dungeon group. But when E was talking about Final Fantasy XI, I was actually hoping to press him for some stories, because I love hearing stories about old MMOs. All of them are so weird and miserable and interesting. I should have asked him to tell me some FF11 stories. FF11 stories are like me and my friends, we camped out at a boss for like a week, and like we didn't eat or sleep, and then we failed, but it all brought us closer together as friends, and I'm like, that's so wonderful. And then FF14 stories are like, oh yeah, so I queued up with some people, and they were very nice to me, and we beat the raid. And I'm like, yeah. What'd you know about MUDs? I know nothing about multi-user dungeons, but tell me, do you have it? Are you like a big MUD gamer? Were you really into like multi-user dungeons? Oh no, no, Misty, stay! Investigating the daily life of Minty wore out Misty. Oh, you're on a B-word basis. What do you mean B-word? A bitch basis? Oh, what Sasha said. I have played MUDs for like 18 years. Are they still going? Oh, it's okay, Misty. You take care. You have a good night. The archive will get uploaded and you can check it out soon. Getting the archive channel ready. Wow. What's your favorite? I know nothing about MUDs, by the way. I'm coming into this as a total outsider. Like I couldn't even name a MUD. Like what? Ultima Online? Like that doesn't count. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh shit, that's a Chaos Space Marine. Exploded. Alright, moving right along. Okay. Alright. The Sacred VODs! Some of the... Oh, really? That's crazy. Also, trolling Minty was so much fun. I feel a bit bad, though. No, it's okay. We just like to mess with Minty. It's fun. If they ever, like, I don't know. I'll have to let them know, like, hey, if it's ever too much, let me know, and we'll stop. 2 classes of... Oh, hold on. Getting kicked out of a alt-tab. Thank you. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and just kill this tab. I'm back. Let's read that. Matina has beef with IRE because they literally invented microtransactions. What's IRE? I'm learning so much. Iron Realms Entertainment and then every other mud. Oh dear. So does Iron Realms run microtransactions on all their muds? For those who don't know, muds are like basically like an early form of online. Would it be considered an MMO? I could just say like online role-playing games that are basically which is the phrase is multi-user dungeons, basically super ancient MMOs. A purchase credit system. Ew, that's yucky. You're not selling me on muds here. What if a book was an MMO? Yeah, yeah. This is closing on me. Uh-oh. Emperor, guide me. Oh, fuck off. I'm out. There I go. I deaded. Alright. PvP in IRE games is insanely sweaty. Really? I should play My House on Doom. I agree with you 100%, Obi. Currently watching the stream on my virtual TV. Nice. Oh, for real, Jingle? Is that real? Are you being honest right now? If so, that's rad. Weird, but rad. I ain't playing around no more. Not letting the big guy stop me. Damn it! Their production value is very oh. So they're like the Blizzard of mud games? That's crazy. Nah, but when in existence, have to get a better office chair though. Oh yeah, absolutely. I want to get one of those office chairs you could sleep in. Because if I'm doing subathons in the future, I'm gonna need to like be able to survive them, you know? Just gonna keep this going. There's no cheating our way out of this one. Done. And we're good, we're good. We're good. Here we go, we out, let's go! More spot on than you realize. It sounds like it's exactly, like, I don't know. When I think of Blizzard, I think of three things. I think of something I can't say on stream, I think of greed, and I think of polish. The one I have played forever and it looks like this. Yeah, no, that's actually a lot more advanced. That's a lot more graphics than I thought there would be, to be honest with you. Because I don't know. I'm used to looking at like I've been watching a bit of I've been watching quite a bit of Dwarf Fortress for a while now, and so like I haven't played it. I'm scared, but like that's more graphics than I'd expect from a multi-user dungeon, at least from what I've heard about them. I can play without anything but the text on the left, Lamau. Yeah, that's fair. So I'm guessing can you like install graphics packs for it the same way you can with Dwarf Fortress, or is that just a Dwarf Fortress thing? Connected to a Telnet client, if you wish. Ooh. Vintage. Man, remember that episode of Game Theory where the entire video was telling about the history of MMOs and about how, like, how MMOs evolved, and at the very end of the video, after talking about modern MMO, he's just like, the next evolution is here! The mobile game that's sponsoring this video, and the entire reason I made the video in the first place. Oh my god, that was insane, man. MatPat actually did that. That was so nuts. Where you get to the end of the video and it's like, surprise, it's an ad! Which you can't do anymore, according to YouTube TOS. But like, I just thought that was really funny. And it just, that's actually what when I first learned of multi-user dungeons was from that MatPat video. Well, it's better if someone jumps you into it. What does that mean? Like, hey, come over to my house, we're playing Halo. And they're like, alright, Halo, where's the Xbox? Here, sit at this computer. like inviting your friend over to play Persona 4 Ultimax, but instead you sit them down and have them play Predator Concrete Jungle. To do a fake Raid Shadow Legends ad. I would love to get paid and then just make a by the Raid Shadow Legends people, and then just to make a fuck up of an ad. RK has been going since '89, and oldest has the biggest predators. Mechanics are mad jank. Really? And it's just like that's like a legacy name. So like even if the mechanics are super janky, it's got its fandom. That's nuts, man. Atolia has the best combat mechanics and maybe half the player base. Yeesh. Sterny is my favorite, but regular player base is very small and unfair. I see. So it's like it sounds like it's like almost like an MMO private server where you have that super tight-knit community. Make a good MMO. Let's read up. Do a fake Raid Shadow Legends ad. I'd love to do a fake ad. There's several companies that I actually love to advertise for. Like if Honey or Amazon or Audible, like there's tons of products I actually use that I really enjoy. I sound like a grimy, angry, I don't know how to describe it, anti-capitalist fuck who's constantly complaining about shit costing too much and microtransactions existing. It's a mini MMO. But like I wouldn't mind advertising for certain companies. Hard more treating 6 city politics when there's only 30 people in the world. I mean, I don't know. 30 people in one city might be interesting, but yeah, that'd be tough. It's kind of like the case in a private server for WoW I'm playing right now, where it's just like we have a thing where the Alliance is dominating when it comes to PvP, but the Horde on the server doesn't even fucking bother because there's so many Alliance players. You got eye cream? That's awesome. I got ice cream as well. It's in the freezer. I got some of those drumstick ice cream cones that are filled with caramel. I'm very excited. Okay, yeah, same thing, where just the PvP balance is so fucked. That same thing happened to, that's one of the things that fucked up the Warhammer MMO, Age of Reckoning, is that basically because it was only a 2-faction system, whenever one faction was overpowered or had the advantage, it would just win. Also, I love the flinching on this weapon. It's so nice. Beautiful. Oh. You guys. This is a fucking Astartes jump pack. Yeah! Oh, please tell me I can use it multiple times. Alright. Don't know what that was about. I guess it's like a jump pad? Got him. Rip. yeah. Does it do like a reset? Or do you mean like it just ends periodically? Oh. Yeah, okay. I should really give that game a shot. I hate hit markers, and I aim to make it a point out to win my game. Okay, then you're gonna need to really have good feedback then. Hit markers exist purely. Hit markers exist the same reason like attack indicators exist, and it's because there's not good feedback. And you need to be, like, basically it gives players the ability to see stuff they'd otherwise be able to see if the graphics weren't so cloudy and muddy. Like, it's hard to tell. Yeah, gore. Yeah, gore is a great thing to have for that. But like, Call of Duty multiplayer had it because like the gore wasn't that insane in the multiplayer, and it also lets you know when you hit something. Honestly, I just like to have them sometimes because they feel good. It's just a good piece of feedback. That works too. Yeah, shields that are like just it's feedback on like the fact that you're actually doing damage. What game was it? Like I don't know if Halo does this, but like there was like one game I played in which like shooting at an enemy with armor would actually like make the sound of your bullets clanking off the armor. And then when you broke that armor, it had like a boom. Okay. Suggestion. Lost? I'm not lost. I'm just scared. I'm gonna die again. What the fuck is this jump pack situation? Did it just break last time? Okay. How do I use the jump pack? I'm so confused. COD Warzone does that. Yeah? What do they got going on? I know you mentioned being able to bind like specials to buttons which sounds game-shattering to me, but apparently it's not. Alright, it's pointing in that direction. We're just gonna try walking with it this time. Is this seriously just a jump pad? That sucks. That is the first actually bad thing about this game so far. For those of you who don't know, the way that those are supposed to work is similar. If you ever played like Overwatch, they work similarly to Pharah's jump jets, where you can boost into the air and then glide. So they got it wrong, which is frustrating. Blind person should be able to play the game. Ooh, okay. That's gonna be interesting to see. Are there any blind matches reported yet that I could check out? Sounds for blocking high, lows, and mids. Whoa, for real? That's awesome. I'm guessing. Wow. For how far you are from the other guy. I do find it interesting how, like, simultaneously fighting games are known to be the least accessible of, like, competitive games, while being the most accessible of competitive games because of how easy it is to rebind everything. I remember, like, I think his name was Broly Legs. He was a Dragon Ball FighterZ player who had, I think, I don't know what it was. Let me get this right, because I'm talking about a disability here, and I don't want to actually misname what it is. Broly Legs. Yeah, Broly Legs had, he has, like, underdeveloped arms. You've known Broly for, like, a decade. Yeah, okay. I'm just, for everybody else, you know. He seemingly plays the, he, like, played Street Fighter V and Dragon Ball FighterZ with, like, his wrists, you know, due to a disability he had with his upper body. I feel really bad for not actually saying what it is, because I need to actually learn. But the point is, badass fighting game player with a disability who did a great job. He has arthrogryposis, which means that your joints contract rather than being able to fully move them. Imagine your arms like contracting into your body. He plays the game with his face. Yes, thank you, with his mouth. He can play the Wii version of Punch-Out. Yep, absolutely. Take out Justin Wong. Nice. But yeah, simultaneously the most accessible and least accessible genre. I don't know, they shouldn't have even used the jump pack for that. That should have just been like a bounce pad. That's offensive. That's irritating as a 40k fan. They got everything else so right, but like, in Astartes jump pack, they got it wrong, and that's a bummer. Waiting mode engaged. Like, that should just be a jump pad. If you're not going to let me use it like a real Astartes jump pack, just don't even have it be that. Now the accessibility is a U-curve. What's the U-curve? Explain that to me. I hate that. Not even that I died, it's that I wish that they didn't even use that. If it wasn't going to function like an Astartes jump pack, don't even use an Astartes jump pack. It's the same way I feel about the bolter in Darktide. If it's not going to shoot like a bolter, don't even use a bolter. Make it a completely different gun. She loves new players and pro players, but if you're an intermediate player, you can go fuck yourself. Poor Wooly. So basically, it's that fucking meme. It's that fucking, what the hell was it? Fighting game player, too skilled to play with his friends, but too bad to actually play competitively. It's just that. It's fuck that guy. It's pretty funny, actually. Oh man, the U-curve. That's new. I came up with a new phrase recently that was a game having a difficulty curb, because we were playing Stalker, and in Stalker the way the early game works is that the game hates you and wants you dead until you find like one piece of gear. Then seemingly the rest of the game is a cakewalk. So it's like a difficulty curb. It's a wall, and then you hit the wall, and then once you climb up the wall, you're fine. Dark Souls 1 is that same way, where it's like Dark Souls 1, really hard until you advance a little bit, and then the game becomes a cakewalk. Difficulty curb. Finding a controller. I drew the art myself, and it looks like shit. Oh, you for your stick? What kind of stick is it, by the way? What kind of gate you using? Or is it a controller, or is a controller, a stick, or a hitbox? What are we dealing with here? Boing! Oh, please land. Oh, you're a champion. Fuck me. Oh, you're a Terminator. Fuck me. Douchebag. So yeah, if you don't jib those guys, they'll come back. I have the snack box micro. It's all buttons, so I'm a filthy cheat box user. A cheat box? I have never heard that before. Oh man, snack box. You said that was a snack box micro? Let's take a look at that. Sorry guys, I keep getting distracted. I just... Oh wow, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Nice. Snack box micro. That is a funny name. I like that. SMH flight simulator setup. guys, I can't do a set. I can't do a set unless I have my chair. Gotta bring in my chair, gotta bring in the cockpit. Let's check out that art. Let's check out that art. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. It looks like it looks like a what is it? It looks like a kind of like my notebook in high school, the kind of doodles I would do in the margin. It's good, it kind of reminds me of. It's very charming. I love it. Jingle likes it. Even press Jingle, that's tough to do. Wizard Cat Gaming. Shadow Wizard Cat Gang. We love catting spells. Okay, I have no idea what the fuck this is. One Vortex Grenade. Alright, that is... Alright, I got frags and I got Vortex. I forgot about the Vortex Grenades. I get so few of them. They remind me of the Incendiaries from Halo... sorry, not the Incendiaries. The Future Cubes. The, like, weird, the weird Promethean grenades you get in Halo 4. How to give up fighting games and join 14. Step 1, get really into Street Fighter 5. Step 2, lose faith in humanity. Step 3, profit. Oh, fuck me. Alright, let's try out this grenade. Oh, shit! Melt a grenade. I hate you all. What's the topic today, Teach? Good to see you, Blue Wolf. It's just, we're talking random gaming stuff. We were talking about multi-user dungeons earlier, now we're talking about fighting games. It's just, it's an open topic stream. What do we got in terms of ammo here? That'll do, that'll do. Be my friend. Be my guest. Be my guest. My stick was do not buy on Steam thing. Hey, that's good advice. It's just, hey, guess who bought Final Fantasy XIV on Steam? Me. Guess who doesn't play Final Fantasy XIV using Steam? Me. The game's, getting set up with a Square Enix account is hard enough already than having to deal with the fuckery that is launching the launcher through Steam. Yeah, also just randomly goof. Yeah, I regret it. It was a mistake. I don't think there's any beef to be had there. I think you're right, as someone who did that and that just said, fuck it, I have 60 bucks to spare, I'm doing well financially. Let's just grab it, let's just buy it again off Amazon. And then I've been good ever since. Like, as much as I love Steam, there are some games you just don't buy on Steam. There we go. So that problem's been dealt with. Let's take a look at our Volkite. I got our Volkite Cavalier here. God, his sprite is so gorgeous. Man, I recently rewatched Trigun. Cultist training for 30 years or 1,000 degree shotgun. Is the Cultist training for 30 years? Get a sick riff for killing him. Thank you! But yeah, Steam servers just get goofy sometimes. They can crash, they can just stop responding as a treat. I'm actually getting used to the volume of the sick rift. Also, I'm not getting used to these guys. They're getting on my fucking nerves. I am out of ammo for that. I am out of ammo for my Volkite. Right then, Vengeance Launcher, here we go. Where are you coming from? I am through playing around with these Chaos Marines. Dumbest idea was Astolfo chugging a monster energy after crafting an F-35 into a Waffle House. I love how Astolfo has become associated with monster energy. Anyway, that's pretty funny though. That is like pure in-joke. I'm guessing you've seen your fair share of Ahegao sticks. Yes. Yeah. I've also seen it on a stick with a Waffle House menu on it. That's pretty good. Thoughtful and Monster Energy. Yeah. We were all there. We were there together, all looking at those same images at the same time. It's where we actually first met. We didn't know it yet. Wires in a Tupperware box, and the person with that stick got top 3. That's amazing. Ooh, this music! Nice. Dun dun dun. All right, we're not fucking around with the cultists. No. Oh my god! I meant the champions. We're not fucking around with the champions no more. We're just gonna deal with them. And you're deaded. Well, it's good for him, man. You never know what people are going to walk in with and win. It's crazy. There was, what was it? Oh, yeah, there was a guy who was playing... I remember there was a podcast I was listening to. Again, I don't know if this is like a big news thing or whatever. It was just a simple... well, it was a Montreal tournament, and the guy talking about it was telling a story about there was a Dragon Ball FighterZ player who was playing with a keyboard, and he did really, really well for himself. And not like as a keyboard, as in for like a mouse and keyboard. I mean... He was playing with a Rock Band electric keyboard, you know? Like a synthesizer. And it was really funny because afterwards the guy in the podcast had a talk with him. And he was just like, would you believe me if I told you that this is the only way I can play now? Like, he started it as a fucking meme and now he's stuck with it. He just learned it all out that way. It's super funny to me. I love it when that kind of thing happens. Hey! Alright, the weirdest setup I ever did for a controller for anything was probably Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, which was a puzzle game for Steam. And the basic gimmick of the game was that each joystick, you'd be playing the game as two brothers on like a fantasy adventure and solving puzzles and shit. And each joystick would control one of the brothers. I didn't want to play that way, so my brother held one side of the controller and I held the other, and we crossed arms, and that's how we played the game. I used one side of the controller, he used the other. And that is the most whack-ass control method I have ever used for anything, aside from just playing with a Switch Joy-Con, which causes my hands to cramp. Boing! Full Metal Alchemist IRL. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. But yeah, that's how I played. That's how I played. Door located. Thank you, Servo Skull. You're very helpful. All right, what am I going on with? Let's go into the heavy bolter. You never know what we're gonna run into. All right, all right. I like the Tupperware wires though. That's fun. What are we dealing with, boys? This looks and feels like a big enemy room. Let's grab what health packs we can before the fighting starts. I got one more slot in my inventory. What's it going to be? I'm really hoping it's a Thunderhammer. Whoa, Sorcerer. My victory is assured. Yeah. I'm sure it is. That's a big boy. Boltgun shots. I got 3 shots on that bad boy. Alrighty. Going to just fall face first in sand for no reason. I don't think that needs a reason. That just sounds satisfying and painful. Bitch. What the fuck? Oh, blow drone. Got it. Smolch this plague toad. Fuck off, sorcerer. Damn it! I really wouldn't do it in Tatooine sand. I'd do it in moon sand. You guys remember moon sand? It's like the soft clay sand that you can make into things. It was really neat. I thought it was neat. Oh shit! God, these plague toads are big motherfuckers. Alright, let's grab the, we have enough ammo for the Volkite now. Alright. Try in my closet, and I don't know what to do with it. It's kind of old, but it's probably bad for the environment. Consume me every day. I gotta stop myself from eating it. Gotta fight off the urge, man. Gotta fight off the urge. Alright, not you. I'll kill you later. Not you either. I gotta prioritize my targets with this ammunition. There you are. Damn it! Just the frog I was looking for, son of a bitch. Here we go. Grabbing heals. Consume the sammed. That's what Jesus intended. I'm stuck. Alright, Boltgun. Damn it. I gotta save that for the boss. There we go. Damn it! Consumes Mike. That's great. Alright, here we go. Alrighty. Frog licked. Yeah, I got licked to death. This keeps happening to me, I hate it. Die. Oh, he's shielding him, that bastard. Alright, melting on this bitch. Alright, I'll go grab some heals. 8 heals. 200. Excellent. hate getting licked, man. It's rough. It's rough in these streets. Heresy. I need to take care of that caster. Shit's getting tough. It's getting really tough. Alright, keep fighting through, keep fighting through. Take care of you, keep moving, keep moving. I get melted. Moving through. Damn it. I missed my shot. Here we go. Alright, we'll use the Volkite. Damn it. Not the weapon I want to use. I'm running out of keys. There we go, Volkite Caliber. Grab the shields. Grab the shields. Shields! Fuck. Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're grinding this bad boy out, don't you guys worry. I ain't giving up anytime soon. Alright, hit the 7 key, switch over to the Volkite. There's no way I'm gonna be able to deal with the sorcerer while all these enemies are still here. So I'm gonna need to clean my house first. It's important. Oh, I'm so mad at you. How dare you be a chosen champion? That's some bullshit. Alright. Volkite ammo. Not you. God damn it! Fucking Nurglings, man. They're all over my ass. Grab a go, grab the heal, grab the second heal, grab another heal, grab the strip of armor here. Alright. One more time, one more shot! Alright, good. Moving on. He's gonna self-destruct on me, I'm not gonna let him. Tell me fuck off. Right? Fuck that tongue, man. Alright, new plan. We're gonna mainly focus on high-value targets here. Man, the splash damage on that grenade launcher is really generous. Right. Guess I ran out of ammo for that. That's okay. There's gotta be more around the corner. Volkite caliber, switch over to that, grab the heals. There we go. You have a shield on you. I don't want to deal with you right now. Around the corner. And big guy. Get rid of the frog. Get rid of the fucking frog. Frog's gone. Alright. Got lucky. Swallowed shampoo. Probably gonna die. Smells like fruit. That was a lie. Called the number on the bottle. Spoke to a guy. He said vomit. I said why. He said poison. I said goodbye. I look at my finger. I look at my life. It wasn't that much. I'll probably be fine. I swallowed shampoo. Okay, sorry. Got stuck in my head. Had to get it out. You know how it is. Grab the ammo for the Volkite. Here we go. There's a lot of health there in the center. I want it. I want the health. I don't care. You froggy fuck. Come here. Shit. 5, 6. 4. There we go. Heavy bolter. Shit. Move. Alright, alright. God damn it! So close, man. It's like a death by 1,000 cuts here. Shit, gotta move. Don't let him transform. Sorcerer's a powerful motherfucker. Alright, I really want to get rid of these toads. Get out of the way. But at the end, you can always melt away into your safe space and wait for you to hit again. I'm doing okay. I'm glad that you guys are worried, but I'm doing all right. Right. 7. Honestly, this is my shit. Not gonna lie, I fucking love it when a game like this gets hard. When a game that I really enjoy, that I'm actually feel like I'm somewhat decent at, gets difficult. That's one of my favorite times. It's why like Doom Eternal is one of my favorite games in recent memory, because of just how fucking difficult that game was my first playthrough. Die! There you go. Gotcha, bitch. I'm not even mad. There we go. Grab a health, grab a health, grab a health, grab a health. Alright, and we're switching over to the Volk Vengeance Launcher. The tracking on that tongue is quite intense. Got him. Alright, moving through. It's me and you now, buddy. Out of ammo for that. Time to use the Volkite. That hurts. I need health badly. I killed a lot of enemies really quickly. That's a bloat drone over there. He's stuck. That's fine. He can stay stuck. Let's grab a few more heals. More ammo for the Volkite. Oh, looked good though. It was a good thingy. Oh shit! Ah, damn it! I want that help. I want that health back so bad. All right. I'm moving. Here we go. I'm just trying to get what little bits of health I can get before I die. God, that hit scan shit's just killing me, man. All right, we wet? Let's keep peeking his ass. I got him. I got this. Damn it, he moved. Fuck you, Archvile. Damn it. So close. Asshole. Ah, fuck it. Bane of my fucking existence. There you go. Move, asshole. Damn it. Yeah, that's useless on a bloat drone. Oh, thanks, Mr. Heavy Bolter guy. Why is Boltgun so effective on the bloat drone? It says it shouldn't be. Guess it is. Look at that. Bye-bye, bloat drone. Alright, you're done. Grab him in the heel. Ah, you piece of shit. Dropped heals. I need it. I love the infighting. It can be a real lifesaver. Asshole. Yeah, die from your own grenade, bitch. You're done. Where you at? You can't be peak without leaking. There we go. I know he's right behind me. Gotta keep moving. Hey, Blight Drone. That's a vortex grenade. Come on, champion. What you got? Goodbye. Grab your heals. That's a sorcerer. I'll come back and deal with you later. Oh, gotta sit up, gotta sit up, gotta sit up. Any health left? Yes, perfect. Gimme. Fuck. Shout out to my worst enemy, the Plague Toad. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, Meltagun. Not you, nothing you, the Volkite, that's what I need. Woo, shout outs to old FPS games, but man, it's hard to manage all these weapons sometimes. It's a lot to worry about. Oh, I love it though. Boy, do I love it though. There we go. You're done. Out of the way. Get fucked. Moving through. All right. Sorcerer's up here. All right. He's gone. Or he's alive, but I'm gone. I'm dead. It's over. I'm just saying shit now to say shit. Bye, bloat drone. You just teleport the bloat drone? What a coward, bitch. All right, 5 shots. I got 1 shot left of this bad boy. Better make it count. I guess that's how it's gonna count. That's gonna be a missed shot on a basic tactical marine. Jesus Christ! Die! 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 Heal! 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 Alright, back to where we were, guys. Got Meltagun. We got Meltagun. Alright, we're gonna have to get close to him to use it, though. That's a Chaos Space Marine, not really a concern at the moment. God damn it, I should have left him alive. More enemies spawned in. You arch-vile bitch. You haven't escaped my sight. Jesus. Uh-huh. Yep. That's that. Make it count as a warning shot? Yeah, I guess I did. That's a grenade at my own feet. Lovely. I'm starting this off strong. So will he just keep spawning in enemies infinitely? Or is he just... Or is that just the amount of waves or what I'm going to have to fight no matter what? So it doesn't matter if I kill him, I'm still going to have to deal with all these guys. Because that's what I'm curious about. Tell you what, this time we're going to try just focusing down the caster. Bye, Plague Toad. Yeah, no, I don't think it's going to be possible for me to kill him first. Asshole. Alright, he's done. Moving through. Oh, Jesus! Okay, healing, healing, grabbing a health. Alright, there we go. Can breathe for a second. Okay, he's gonna teleport there. His hit scan shit is fucking... Oh, it hits. It hits hard. Fuck off. $79. I need to get a death counter. I swear these guys are the bane of my existence. I fucking hate the champions. Healing up. Splattering the little guys. Having trouble catching my breath here. My goodness. I am downright fucking determined to take care of these fuckers. Right, come on, heretics, what you got? Get got. Oh, shit. Woo! Oh, shit.
He's using the fragment energy to avert the warp drive, expanding the rift, find a way aboard, and put a bolt round through the traitor's skull. I have demons to purge.
You go, girl. Whew. I didn't think the level would end when I killed the sorcerer, to be honest with you guys. I thought it would just keep going. So just focus down the sorcerer in that section is the lesson that I've learned and that I have to impart on to you guys if you ever played it. We all still here? Everyone still awake? We all here? Smelting decks. You made it aboard the Crown's main station. A pity you cannot see it in better condition. Fight your way through the smelting chambers and purify them of demonic presence. Good kitty. Hell yes. Onwards. Incoming data from Inquisitor Seal. Malefic entities occupy halls AF. Crown defenses report contact all actively defended areas. Assistance probability 0%. Pet the cat. Yay! Alright, 1 minute, guys. Set that up. Doop-a-deep-doop-doop-doop-doop. Yep, deep dabba deep doop. I never got that water. BRB. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I just opened up a picture. It's a picture of that fight stick again. Alright. Alright, water. I'm definitely gonna have a drink, a smoke, and play some 14 after this. Because, oh boy, that was fun, and oh boy, am I tired now. Oh, hey, they reset me again. Got my shoddy back already. Haha, I got you, bitches. But yeah, after this, we're gonna chill out and play some 14. Very excited, actually. I've been making slow but steady progress on Shadowbringers, and I'm interested to see where the story goes. It's been a real treat ever since I started playing it. Man, I don't know. Like, I have this thing where I'll go to talk about a topic, and I don't have this with 40k or Star Wars anymore, thank goodness. I used to. But there are certain topics where I just assume nobody cares and that I'm annoying everyone whenever I talk about it. So, like, the moment I bring it up, my anxiety kicks in so much. Like, I've lost the ability to, like, talk about a lot of things because I just... No, I know you guys... I'm assuming you guys like to hear, at least. But, it's the thing where... It's something my dumb little cat brain does whenever I start talking about something like that. I just get super anxious. I used to get that with 40k and Star Wars, but I don't get it no more. Ever since I started the new channel. Fire! I don't want to just jump into the lava. That's not a good idea. I can't just eat the lava. We do a lot. That's good to hear. It's just a thing that's like... I don't know. I think... it's not you guys, absolutely not. And it's not like I'm just bringing this up for self-affirmation. It's a problem. I've had a problem talking to people ever since I fell out with, ever since the last drama happened on the server and I ended up having to start over, you know? Like, there's a lot of social confidence that I lost because those people were very cruel to me. And I haven't had it in me to talk confidently about things with them or with a lot of people for a long time. It worries me, you know? Like, if I'm at work and someone stands near me for too long, I want to cry. It is... And I just get so nervous and anxious around people. It's a real problem. I thought it, like, honestly, I thought it was going to be okay, because I got through COVID, and most people... There were a lot of people who developed, like, problems like that because of the quarantine and not being around people. But I think I was just around the wrong kind of people for long enough for that to become a permanent, like, not permanent, but become a part of a new brain. I developed a new brain problem just from having shitty friends. Yeah. No, it's just a thing. It's just a thing I got. Like, I'm not too upset about it. I get worried sometimes, that's all. Social anxiety was not something I basically shifted from an extrovert to an introvert just by being around shitty people. And it's a real bummer. And it's funny because, like, my sensitivity, which I developed because of being around people that were super mean to me, was then criticized by those same people, so I couldn't win. I feel like I guess I'm like a socially beaten housewife. Yeah, they definitely can. Wow, what a dark topic to dive into. Sorry, guys. I don't know, it just occurred to me, because I was just like, I just noticed that, like, whenever I go to talk about 14, I'm just like, oh, it's this really cool thing, and then I just immediately lose all excitement, because I'm like, nobody cares, you're talking to no one. Just, I don't know, my own brain thoughts get me down. Also, wow, lots of killing. But not nearly as bad. Oh. That's glad to hear it's not as bad. Like, I'll get angry at people for just being around me for too long. Like, at work today, I had a quality assurance person come take a look at my work, and I'm just like, go away, go away, go away. I wasn't saying that, and I was sitting there smiling the whole time, waiting to be told what I fucked up. But the entire time I'm just like, dude, I don't want you around, I want you to go. There you are. The Volkite Caviar. It really does feel like I'm jumping onto a ship that's currently being invaded. Oh shit! Gotta grab the Volkite Caviar. I want to play the alternate version of this, by the way. If they make a sequel to this game, I want it to be one where you play as a Chaos Space Marine. Because, like, I'm already thinking, like, what do I want next out of these games? If they were to do, like, an expansion pack that's, like, episodes of a single expansion, and just have it be with you playing as a Tactical Marine where you're... or a single Chaos Marine, and have it be where all your enemies are Imperials, that'd be the shit. Yeah. You guys are fun to talk to. What am I doing? Where am I going? But yeah, Final Fantasy XIV is going really, really well. Loving Shadowbringer so far. The areas in that are really well done. First area was just this kind of desert, and it's like, okay, the desert is meant to show you how much the world is being killed by the apocalypse it's going through. And then the next area was really interesting, because it was like this area of extreme poverty surrounding this tower where basically the nobility of this world has completely fucking given up, and they're just going to indulge in, like, the darkest of excesses and pleasures until the world eventually ends, and that's how they're handling the apocalypse. And then the world area I'm in right now is, like, I was in, Ilmeg was, like, the homeland of the fairies, and, like, it was all about just, like, dealing with their mischief and their mayhem, and it was handled in a very, like, straight way where, like, an invading army comes in, and they're just, like, playing pranks on all the people in the army being goofy on them, and, like, it's actually stopping and slowing them down. Really fun shit like that. I'm really enjoying it. Really good fights so far. I've actually met some nice people this expansion. I'm having a great time. Can't wait to get to Endwalker. Can't wait to get more into Shadowbringers, really. It's the most excited I've been to play the game since Heavensward, which is the second expansion. If you guys are into, like, really good fantasy storytelling and you're willing to put up with some reading, I definitely recommend it. Especially if you're into Catboys as well. You can be a Catboy or a Bunny Boy or a Bunny Girl, whatever you want to be. The game is very, like, I guess you could say, I hate using this phrase to refer to it, but it's just stuck at this point. The game is very anime, but in, like, I guess in more of a tasteful way than your Terras or your Aeons or your Mabinogis. Like, you're definitely going to be... the world definitely seems to respect itself a lot more than your average Korean MMO. Nobody's running around the map with balloon titties. Catboys! Yeah, Catboys are great. They have really cool body language stuff, too, in the game. Like, all their poses and such are really fun. Like, the way they sit, they actually, like, crouch on the ground like a cat. And then they have, like, claws and stuff, too. Pet the cat? Alright. Double petses. Double petses. Double petses. Double petses. Alright. Take this pet here. And I'm gonna have, like, the crown of kitty head pats. Pet the Kani? Alright, we'll pet the Kani. Go ahead and move this one down here to the Kani. Shoulder rub. Okay, shoulder rub, that'll do. We can definitely do that. There we are. Good timeses. Again? Oh, Jesus. Oh boy. Another one. Okay, so we're doing this one here. Alright, good to see. Eye patch rub. What did I just do? Fuck you. Damn it. Bitch! Ah, he got me, he got me, he got me. Alright, go swing over the shoddy. Got him. Volkite rounds. I already came from here. eye patch rub. Maybe the next one. How many do we have currently? We have 4 up. Yeah, we need 1 more to do an eye patch rub, because I moved a few of them around. Hey, I don't see any knee pets. Well, we said shoulder rub, so I moved 2 of them to my shoulders. So... Sorry. Need more pets. You must construct additional pets. I want those health packs. Give me 1. I can't have 1. Damn it. Alright, let's go ahead. Alright. Continue vertical trajectory, ascend with prejudice. Sounds good. Knee. Alright, 1 sec. There you guys go. Hell yes. Oh! Alright, we're moving. Thanks for the armor, guys. 2 armor, really? There we go. Grab a Volkite launcher. Moving up in the world. Volkite caliber. Oh wow, if you just vaporize them, they won't pop into other demons. That's interesting. I like that. Turns them into nothing. I'm going back. I'm getting those health packs. Use of light in this level to denote the lava hazard before it directly visible is really cool. Yeah, it's super sick. I love the lighting in this game. It's super impressive. Honestly, I think this game is graphically perfect. I wouldn't change a thing. Let's fall back. Only complaint I have is they got jump packs wrong. That's the only thing. They got the Astartes jump pack very wrong. It became an Astartes jump pad, and that's not okay. I mean, that should have been a section where you get the jump pack and you can explore and like freely explore the area. Maybe do some air combat with enemies while hovering. Rather than it being boing, it's like, that's disappointing. Just have it be a jump pad at that point. Here we go, moving up in the world. By the way, I haven't had a lot of moments to make into the stream clips for like YouTube and TikTok and stuff lately, mainly because I've been forgetting to clip. So if you guys if there's a moment in the stream that you guys think is really funny or you guys enjoy, feel free to hit that clip button and save the clip for me, because that I can see everything that you guys clip and actually can download it later and use it to like upload it on YouTube and other things to help promote, you know. If you guys see any, like, if there's any funny moments on the stream that you guys really enjoy, feel free to clip them, and I'll make them into videos. Oh, you have been? Nice. I'm very happy about that. Then that would be that's very helpful. Hey, Iron Halo, fuck yeah, 300 armor. Okay, door position above, cogitating appropriate route. Well, cogitate faster, buddy. I'm trying to figure this out. Did you mark the appropriate route, Mr. Servo Skull? Alright. Guess he's still cogitating. Anyway. I guess this area up top is not... Oh, there it is. I see it. Well, that was awkward. Alright, daily question. If you could take any mechanic from any... be affect everyone, which verse and which mechanic? JoJo... Stairway to Heaven. I think you asked this one, I think you asked this during the Harvest Moon stream, Blue Wolf. The answer is JoJo and Stairway to Heaven, because it lets me control time. and exist outside the flow of time, so I basically have eternal life unless someone kills me. Good luck doing that. Oh, Witch Power. If you could take any mechanic from any verse? Stands. Oh, no, not stands from JoJo. That's tough. Pokemon, probably. Pokemon would be sick. Like, if I could just add it to my world, Pokemon, most likely. Because the world in Pokemon was made a utopia by the existence of Pokemon, and I'm thinking it might do the same for ours. Or magic from Harry Potter would be sick. Which power? Oh, which power? Any verse that would affect everyone, which verse and which mechanic? I honestly, I would take the way that radiation works in Fallout would be cool if radiation just gave people cool mutations and superpowers. But honestly, a lot of that is down to bad writing in the later games. Have to figure out a way to catch or tame them. Yeah. Or work alongside them, because like I always got the vibe that like the relationship with Pokemon came first, and you know what, that's fair. Our world probably would not evolve the same as the Pokemon world, because the Pokemon world is a version of Earth in which those magical creatures have always existed, and our world is one that already has all of its power structures in place, which means Pokemon would likely be used for evil. Like, we'd likely just drop Mewtwo. We'd just create Mewtwo and drop him on, like, a country we'd want to invade, and have him just Dr. Manhattan his way through the area, and just unmake people with raw psychic power. It'd be horrific and fucked up. It'd be grimdark. The switch power was to you saying I asked this before. Oh, yeah, it would be Pokemon in terms of a universal power, but in terms of a specific power, it'd be Stairway to Heaven from JoJo, because I could live forever and rewind time. Just unmake him with my laser gun. There we go. Oh, invisibility. I don't know about that. Mind control. The Death Note is one of them I'd love to have. There's so much you can get done with the Death Note. Like, anyone you don't like in your entire life, any person, gone. Like, that's ridiculous. Geass from Code Geass would be useful. The problem is you can only use it once per person. So, again, kind of too many drawbacks there for it to be useful. I think quirks, Nen, or Stans are good ones, because, like, in those worlds, people are basically normal people, except for those powers, for the most part. Damn it, Volkite Caliber. I'm trying to make sure I vaporize the champions before they can get close and chop me up. Reload. Maybe a Shinigami from Bleach. That wouldn't be too terrible, I guess. Because there's the exit to the level. Let me grab some more resources before I head out. Dr. Manhattan's powers from Watchmen wouldn't be so bad. Because a huge part of the problem with... actually that'd be hell. That would be awful, because his powers allow him to see the future, and all he can see is like the heat death of the universe, and it just becomes a total nihilist, because he can see all of reality at once, but lacks the emotional maturity to handle it. Which, to be fair, who wouldn't? The heretics have taken control of the ground's Promethean pipelines. The only fuel must flow unimpeded, reclaim it for the Emperor, and continue your ascent. What I love about 40k is these ships are so fucking huge that it makes perfect sense for them to be for there to be big old boomer shooter levels in them. Because they're massive ships, man. They're like the size of cities. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm so happy to see another game use Brutal Doom score physics. Because I don't know if you guys ever played Brutal Doom. Brutal Doom's this really cool graphical and gameplay overhaul for Doom 1, making the gameplay a bit more like a modern shooter and also cranking up the gore to 100. And like, when you kill enemies in that game, not only do they explode into blood and have like 50 different animations per enemy for death, but like the blood like sticks to the ceilings and drips, kind of like this game. And this is the first time I've ever seen do that, where it's just like you just coat a wall with viscera and you can hear it dripping as you move past. It's so good in Grimdark, man. I wonder what orc blood is actually made of, because it doesn't need to be real blood. It's just red because it looks cool. Here's where we'll put miles of snaking maze-like corridors filled with health crates and explosive barrels. Why, Tech Priest? Why, Tech Priest? Why do we need to make this part of the ship a massive maze with explosive barrels? The Omnisire commands it! Do not question me again, cargo! Alright, alright. Yeesh. Don't question the Tech Priests. They get mad. Don't question anyone in 40k. Actually. They just, maybe don't talk to anyone either. This universe is terrible. Do not question the will of the Omnisire! The machine god decrees mazes are the way to be! What about these, What about these, cracked cases of radioactive material, Mr. Tech Priest? The Omnisire wills it. Alright, Alright, I'm getting real sick of your froggy ass! Those guys are the bane of my existence, man, I swear. I'm falling back to grab some health. I am hurting big time. The mechanic of Plants vs. Zombies in Modern Civilization. Oh, just like weapon plants? I mean, then we could just like carpet bomb seeds onto entire countries and then just flowers are attacking people. I need to play Plants vs. Zombies. That's one of the games I'm excited to play on the channel when I get around to it. That'll be fun. Weaponize plants and zombies. Yeah. Legalize nuclear bombs. Wow, my health is low. I'm about to die. There's no way in hell I'm making it into this next section unscathed. Alright, well there's a munitions boon, that's awesome. But I'm still not too sure of my chances at this moment. Yeah. There we go, you're done. Yeah. You know, I used to think that, like, our world would just be, like, if we had... I used to think if we had a zombie apocalypse, it wouldn't be nearly as bad as it was in the movies. Because, like, it's a disease that's killing everybody and can be spread from person to person. People would take every precaution. Then COVID happened, and now I'm like, alright. Nah. You know that, like, a week after the apocalypse, the sightings would go down. There'd be very few zombies left. Someone would see that and be like, alright, 10% zombie saturation in America, or 1% zombie saturation, let's party. And then they'd have a big party, and, like, one person would get bit, and then everyone would just eat each other, and then we'd back up to higher zombie saturation in, like, a night. Because, yeah... no one knew how to fucking stay inside when they needed to. Like, oh, let's go outside and party. I don't have the sniffles no more. People would be afraid to get the vaccine, even if there was one. Yeah, it's like, oh, why would they refuse? Like, well, just because people are crazy and they'll just refuse shit. And if they have any reason to doubt something when they don't like who's giving it to them, they'll take it. Oh wow, did I actually make it that far? No, I didn't. This area is beautiful, man. Look at this. That's awesome. What a unique, interesting area that's like simultaneously interesting looking, it matches the 40K aesthetic, and my computer can run the game. Man, hey, I hope the Darktide devs are taking a quick look at this. Maybe they'll tone down the graphics and make it look more like this, and the game will actually be playable on my PC. I'm so butthurt about Darktide, you guys. Like, I keep thinking, like, I'm gonna give it another try, but, like, every time I start thinking about it for more than a second, I'm just like, fuck that game, man. They were given success on a silver platter, and they fucked it up. They could have just made Darktide a mod for Vermintide that took place in 40K, where they literally reskinned all the weapons, and it would have been a better game. Sorry, just shit-talking Darktide. I'm thinking more that, like, Dave is the only human in PvZ that's alive, right? But if it was IRL, it'd be different. Really? Is everyone else just dead? I always got the vibe that, like, Dave was just going door to door helping people. Like, hey, zombies are there's zombies on your lawn. Do you wanna buy some plants? The zombies are coming, and you're just one of many people who, like, decided to get the kind of weaponized plants that Dave breeds so that you could defend yourself. Yeah, Crazy Dave is... He's a special type, but he's an arms dealer who's waiting for his time to shine. He had these weaponized plants. Not enough people had firearms to deal with the zombies. Dave swooped in and armed the public. Gave the power to the people. All making a profit. Welcome back, Misty. It's good to see you. Legalize nuclear bombs. Ah, fuck. I'm just trying to get the most out of that meme before it dies. I'm helping to kill it, probably. Hey, Misty, how you doing? Welcome back. You guys are the coolest regulars ever, by the way. It is a joy every time I stream and see you guys in chat. Let's go ahead and grab my munitions. Plant more. Might, you know, plant more. Yeah, most likely. Well, like, is that how it is in the world of Plants vs. Zombies? Is everyone dead but you and Crazy Dave? That's unfortunate and sad. Ah, shit. There we go. Get exploded. There we go. I'm really excited to watch the Civi video for this once I finish playing it. Oh, there's shields back there. There we go. Kick ass. I like how some of their corruption's begun to take over the ship, like the interiors of certain things have become fleshy. Why do you still have the glasses on? Did Obi purchase the lose the glasses? Didn't? Yeah, but it's for 10 minutes. It's not for the entire stream. That'd be insane. It's a 10-minute timer. Mean frog. Anyway. Yeah. Just use a human avatar. Oh, I could make... I would honestly, like, love commissioning human avatar. Yeah, I've kind of rolled it. Like, it doesn't say in the description, but I've kind of rolled out a universal rule where it's like, if it doesn't state a time limit, it's always 10 minutes. But yeah, there's I do actually have an alternate human character made up. I'd love to, like, crack that one out sometime. Okay. Whoa! This is new. I've never even heard of this weapon before. Okay. That was sex. Oh my god, that killed everybody. Alright, save that for boss fights. There's my BFG right there. I'll save that for that fucking Chaos Sorcerer next time I see him. Wow. Meow mode. Sorry for the silence. Just trying not to die here. There we go. All right, we're good. Woo! That's really funny. Human Sonas. Barbie doll anatomy. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, fuck me. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and just use the BFG on this one. Skip this room. Can we please nerf the Plague Toads? Holy shit! They are so busted! It's so hard to kill. You know, when I first played this game, I thought that, like, the hatred of the Plague Toads were exaggerated. Nah, these things are fuckers. Even the weak-ass normal versions are tough as hell to deal with. Damn it. AKA, then switch into other houses, or else they would drop them on other lawns. Yeah. It's alright. Well, text walls are fine. Oh, fuck. Get rid of the gunners real quick. Oh boy, here we go. Oh man, I rewatched Beauty and the Beast this morning. It was wonderful. What a great movie. The cartoon, of course. I forgot how, like, entertaining all of the animation was. And I forgot how weird and jarring Belle looks compared to everyone else. Disney has this weird thing where, for their characters that are supposed to be super duper pretty, they don't use squash and stretch on them. No single frame of a Disney, of a, basically, what is supposed to be an attractive woman in a Disney film, can have, no single frame can be unattractive, you know? And so, they animate really weird and stiffly compared to everyone else. There are those, like, for example, those 3 girls who are on Gaston's arm in Gaston's musical number are so much better looking than Belle. If you and Dave are the last ones, then your male future of the humanity is screwed if you're female, though. Also, if it wasn't the same house, the whole greenhouse system wouldn't make sense, since, of course, people would have different layouts of plants and spots. Maybe everyone else is, like, evacuated, but you're the one motherfucker who didn't leave. And you're like, you, like, overslept when everyone went into the vaults. And, like, you wake up one morning and Dave's at your front porch like, hey, the zombies are coming, they left you a note. You want to buy some plants to defend yourself? And you're like, do you have guns? And he's like, absolutely not. And you're like, alright, I'll take the plants then. And then you realize plants are better. God damn it, I'm a fool, I'm a fool, I'm a fool. Load last save, let's go. I'm so sick of these fucking demons, man. Come on, you motherfucker. I really hate these frogs, man. Tired of them putting chemicals in the water that are making the frogs unbeatable. The fucking poise of these frogs, man. It's very high. Very strong frogs. Normally I'd be all for making frogs powerful, but I don't know, man. This game's challenging my love of frogs. Yo, everyone evacuated. I like to think of. Yo, everyone evacuated. Want to grab some plants to attack some zombies? What the fuck, am I high? Yes. That would be the plants. I slipped into your food. Now you know how powerful they are. Buy some plants. I might just tuck back into the elevator if it's safer, actually. Oh, fuck me. This is not where I want to be. Die! I can't even see. My muzzle flash is so bright. Shut up and bleed, you motherfucker. Alright, here we go. So much armor on the ground. I hate you, 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 I hate you. Oh, this water's so good, man. It's delicious water. Oh wow! I what the hell? It just gave me a win over that section. It bugged out. Oh, I guess I killed the necessary amount of enemies, but there were still some remaining, and the remaining ones are what got me. Oh my god, what a nightmare that was. I'm using this Volkite cannon more often. It's way too useful, and I'm saving up on my grav cannon ammo. I need to be able to use that to melt a boss later. If I run into that sorcerer again, I need to dispose of him rapidly with that. Man, I am beat up right now. I could really use an apothecary. Apothecaries are fun because they have 2 roles. Role number 1 is to heal and be a medic. Role number 2 is to suck the genetic material out of your body so that it can be reused to make more Space Marines. Also known as the gene seed, also known as the gene sperm. Yes, that's real. What game you have a headcanon that you believe in more than the actual are? Oh, well that's easy, Star Wars. Because Star Wars is of such varying quality that the Star Wars timeline in my head just consists of the media that I like. So, for example, Luke, you know, the Empire is defeated, and then the Mandalorian, like basically it's just it doesn't work. But, like, my headcanon timeline is way better than the actual timeline of Star Wars. Literally any comic, literally any American comic I read from Marvel or DC is another one. Superman and Batman and Spider-Man in my head. In my head, the Batman timeline goes Batman Year 1, Batman The Long Halloween, Batman Dark Victory. I can stop saying Batman at this point. Dark Victory, Under the Death in the Family, Under the Red Hood, Killing Joke. Sorry, Under the Killing Joke, Under the Red Hood, the Black Mirror, House of Owls, the Dark Knight Returns, and then that's it. Basically, it's just all the Batman comics that I enjoy, I just kind of put them in sequential order. And whenever I suggest people read Batman comics, I give them that sequential order and have them read those.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry, I bet that's confusing to follow. One day I'll do a... What the hell? No, go back. Thank you. One day I'll do a video or something on that shit where I just like line up all the Batman comics I like. We're back to Plants vs. Zombies? Alright, sounds good to me. Let's grab some stuff. Thank goodness. My health is high again. I look forward to... You know, this high health doesn't really mean anything. 1 or 2 well-placed hits will put me down low anyway because of the difficulty. Like... I don't know if it actually matters. I also really like how I almost always have a grenade on me. Like, grenades in the environment are so plentiful and so useful, as I might add as well. It's a great way to just splash a little bit of extra damage on an enemy that I was focusing on killing before I need to move. I need to use my chainsword a lot more. Oh yeah, Fallout. Oh, Fallout Tactics? Yeah. Like, Fallout Tactics is what makes the fucking Brotherhood of Steel and Fallout 3 make sense. Like, if you don't consider Fallout Tactics canon, it's difficult to understand how the Brotherhood of Steel could even be in the Capital Wasteland. Because it's like, how do they get out east, everyone asks, and Fallout Tactics just says,
Hey yo, it's blimps. They got blimps now.
And there you go. And people are like, oh, it's crazy that they have blimps now in Fallout 4. No, they had blimps in Tactics as well. Yeah, so according to Bethesda, but like, they still based a lot of shit in Fallout 3 off of that game. You can't just, like, the way when they say it's not canon, what they mean is that if there's anything in Fallout, if there's anything in any of the games they make that supersedes what came before, that's the canon. Which is how they treat Elder Scrolls as well. Because, yeah, no, they reference Tactics in New Vegas. Yeah, exactly. They reference Tactics all over the place. But the rule that Bethesda uses for all of their games, and they have done this forever, like, for the longest time, and it's that whatever we said last, that's what's canon. So there's a bunch of shit in Fallout 76 and in Fallout 4 that just stomp all over Fallout 1 and 2 canon. And ring pulls, that's really funny. And when asked about this, they just said, we own Fallout, we say it's canon. So basically the rule is whatever Bethesda says most recently is canon, and if you don't like that, make it up yourself like I do. That's what Elder Scrolls has been doing. There's a bunch of shit we learned about Skyrim from Arena, Daggerfall, and Morrowind that just never happened. Same thing goes for Oblivion. It's nutty how inconsistent the writing of the Elder Scrolls series is. Hey, TJ! Thanks for the resubs, TJ. Really appreciate it, man. That's awesome. Very grateful. All right, I gotta wrap this up soon. We're gonna end it. We're gonna end it when this level ends, because we're getting close to the end of the stream. But wow, that's music from The Witcher 3. But yeah, like the way canon works in the Elder Scrolls series is whatever Bethesda says last is canon. Like for every single Elder Scrolls game is almost completely self-contained in terms of like how it treats the other games. Personally, I'm gonna give you guys a trick. What you like, yeah. But I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Whatever you think is coolest is what should be canon. Whatever makes you happy and what makes you like the thing more should be what's canon. So there's a lot of dumb shit in Fallout 4 and 76 that I just ignore, and I like those games a lot better for it. Same thing goes for Star Wars and how much Mandalorian seasons 3 and 4, Mandalorian Season 3, Book of Boba Fett, and the sequels have fucked up everything that happens after the original trilogy, but yeah. I think the Star Wars Renaissance has come to an end. We had a period of time where shit was good again, and it's getting crappy. Anyway. Top-down RP, facts. Or don't believe anything, but don't believe his lies. Don't believe Todd Howard's lies. With top-down RP, a top-down RPG, I wish. We're getting one soon, actually. It's called, fuck. It's not called that. It's called, Rogue Trader. You're gonna basically be playing as the equivalent of, like, a space pirate. Problem is, it's made by a developer. It's made by Owlcat Games, who made Pathfinder Kingmaker, and I don't think that's a very good game. I plan on streaming it again soon, but they don't have a great track record in my eyes. Papyrus X Metaton. More power to you, Blue Wolf. I don't agree, but more power to you. Tried for 3 months to balance Fallout 4 via mod, so that enemies don't just slowly get more and more HP, and legendaries for 97% junk. Could have get it down. I actually really like the initial combat balance of Fallout 4, but I'm weird. I really don't like that. I think a writer should create within the lines previous writers set out. It might be more restricting and difficult, but it creates a very cohesive world that rewards long-term engagement. I think the Bethesda method, by the way, is also the Warhammer method. It's whatever was written most recently is the current canon. It can be really crappy sometimes, but it could also be really good when someone writes something really bad. There's this series of books for Warhammer. It was the very first Warhammer novels released, called the Inquisitor series, which were basically Warhammer softcore fanfiction. And that has basically been overwritten completely by the new Inquisitor series and new lore. And I'm grateful that that's the case. Up culturally and silly, though. Yeah, Fallout is, I would compare Fallout's tone to something like Starship Troopers or RoboCop. Like, it's the thing of what is happening on screen is absurd to us, but everyone in the world takes it completely seriously. Like, the world of Fallout is silly to us, because we don't live in it. Same thing with Warhammer. It's that specific sci-fi dark comedy tone that I don't think 76 nails very well, or Fallout 4 for that matter. But very RoboCop-y, yes. I don't know, Fallout 3 had some pretty edgy moments, but like the world of Fallout 3 was very bleak and hopeless for the most part. I don't think Fallout 4, thank you for the pets. Where would you like this pet to be, TJ? Where would you like it to be? Please allocate your pet. I will put it on my head until further notice. Yeah, Fallout 3 is an interesting contrast, though, that I'm actually rather fond of. And it's like super duper dark, bleak setting filled with characters that are overall, for the most part, hopeful. And like, I kind of like that tone, but I much prefer the Fallout 1-2 New Vegas thing, where people are just like, they seem like normal people living in the world, just going about their lives with their own goals, you know? They're not like all hanging around going, "Oh, it sucks that we're in the apocalypse, man. It's such a bummer that the world's ended. I'm so sad." It's like, no, you've lived in this world. This is the world for you. This in the vault. It is very goofy. New Vegas and arguably 2. They definitely should. I have a very hot take when it comes to Bethesda's Fallout gameplay. They need to hire a writer. That is the step one. They need a Chris Avallone or a Josh Sawyer. They need like a visionary writer to actually write those games, because I don't think the writers they have are very good. And I think even if Fallout 4's style of gameplay doesn't change at all and the games continue, thank you for the water, TJ. Yeah, fuck Emil Pagliarillo. But like, wait, am I thinking of the right person? Is Emil Pagliarillo who I think it is? I'm sorry. Is that an Obsidian person? Because if so, oopsie. I was thinking of someone else. Pagliarillo. Yeah, is he the Obsidian guy? Is he an Obsidian guy? Whoopsie. Oh no, nope, no, they're not. Fuck Pagliarillo. They need to hire an actual writer. I think if they continue to iterating on what Fallout 4 is, they can make something really cool. I actually really like what Fallout 4 is. Shyamalan Fallout movie. I don't know. I mean, again, it's all dependent on a writer. Like the Fallout show, it's like, is the story going to be good? That's what matters. I think starting in a vault or retelling the stories of the games that was going to be quite lame. Yeah, the vault is. I'm honestly sick to death of starting with the vaults. I love how in 2. I like how in 2 in New Vegas you're like just a guy in the world. And that's the other thing is that the way that they developed, the way that those games are structured setting-wise are very different. Like, Obsidian / Black Isle seems to want to make worlds that are sequels to each other. So the world of Fallout 1 is a sequel to Fallout 2. Sorry, the world of Fallout 2 is a sequel to Fallout 1. The world of New Vegas is a sequel to Fallout 2. Bethesda just seems to keep wanting to make they seem to keep wanting to make spin-offs. Like, kind of like how every Elder Scrolls game is standalone. They want to do that with the Fallout games. And, you know, that's what they like. That's what they're good at. Can't blame them. Aw, dang. Yeah, understanding the inspirations. But I think they have good ideas, too. They just need a good writer to execute on them. Even if like, okay, let's say Todd or Emil comes up with all the ideas of what he wants. Having a writer to give characters good dialogue, to give the game likable characters that people actually enjoy and want to be around, that would go a long way. Even if it's just character writing, you know? You know, I hear the Chris Avellone. Wouldn't it be crazy? Alright, crazy world, crazy alternate world, never gonna happen. What if they fucking hired Chris Avellone to do the writing for Fallout 6? Or Fallout 5? Incarnation of the viewers. Even then, it's technically outside the vault. Sleepy time, so maybe. But, like, lose the shirt. Wouldn't it be crazy if they just fucking hired Chris Avellone? Because Obsidian's not what they used to be without him, in my opinion. Like, that'd be really cool to see. That being said, I care pretty much zero about any new Fallout properties coming from Bethesda after 76. And I'm just hoping that the Starfield's a fun space dungeon crawler, because that's what Bethesda wants to make. They want to make fancy looking action RPGs. I wouldn't care. Obsidian's not who they used to be. Completely different staff. And with Outer Worlds, they've proven they can't make another Fallout game. I don't think they're talented enough anymore to make one. Go take care of that bloat drone, grab the ammunition. It's a sad state of things. But yeah, Outer Worlds is basically proof that they don't got it no more. Like, even if you like Outer Worlds, it's like it's no Fallout New Vegas. I don't know, that'd be interesting, but like they've always been pursuing their own things. They got their own goals and motivations. I'd love to see Starfield be good, but it's like, I don't know. I'm not in a world anymore where Bethesda and Obsidian are the only places I can get good RPGs. I'm okay with New Vegas being the last Fallout game in my heart. Because if the new one's good, I'll play it, and if not, then I won't. To me, everything except for 1, 2, and New Vegas are like spin-offs. I don't really consider any of Bethesda's stuff to be mainline Fallout. I might actually just have to suck it up and use a heavy bolter on this bad boy. Bye-bye. Wasteland in first person. Yeah, I saw. Oh, there's this really cool Fallout. You know what is exciting? The world of Heresy. What's really exciting? Game company team is definitely bad. First team people make it one. Yeah, they're no longer what they are. People change. People grow. What's really cool though is there is an actual first-person remake of Fallout 1 coming out, and there is a new first-person Fallout game coming out called Fallout Bakersfield. And I'm really hoping it's real. I don't know yet, But here, let me show you guys a video of it. It's super neat. I hope it's real. God, I hope it's real. But I'm not sure. Check this out. Please be real. Check this out. I'm sorry you stubbed your toe, TJ. So yeah, doesn't that look fucking amazing? I'm really hoping it's real. I'm really hoping it's an actual game being made and not just a graphical test, because that would, like... Hold on, let me scroll down. No idea, I needed this in my life. God, I wish it was real. I hope it's real. 2 FPS mod. I have a list of all the games I plan on streaming that haven't come out yet, and this one was tagged as that one was tagged as not out yet / may not actually be real. And yep, so Fallout 2 as a 3D FPS using textures from the original game. It's a full-blown... Look at that shit. It looks like Daggerfall. It's so janky. I think this is a Doom mod, I'm not sure. Legendary Fallout 2 remake. I think it looks sick. Let's just go ahead and check out the itch.io for it. But, yeah, it's a proper remake of Fallout 2 using sprites from the original game. Isn't that neat? That's super cool, huh? Yeah, it's like, that's why I'm not exactly jonesing for a new Obsidian or Bethesda Fallout game. I think, honestly, it belongs to the fans now. There's so much good shit I haven't played yet, like Dust, a bunch of New Vegas mods, New California, The Frontier. Yes, I actually want to play that. It looks cool. MGS Remake checkup. I stopped caring the second they told me that there's going to be a port of regular MGS3 to PC. I'm sorry. I totally stopped caring. Let's look in on it though. MGS Delta. Let's take a look. Any new gameplay? Any new gameplay at all? Nope. Cool. Alright. Describe the big metal thingy. What's the sanity check, Jingle? What's the sanity check? What's going on? But yeah, I think honestly once a developer or an artist fails enough to make something that people want, people should just take it and run with it. Everyone is excited about the new games we got the last years, but I feel a lot are remakes. I agree. I 100% agree with you. I think I think remakes are a dead end for the industry, and we need to be very careful. Remakes are good for when a game actually needs it, but the only game in recent memory that I think actually needed a remake was System Shock. System Shock and Daggerfall Unity are the only two that I can actually think of. Everything else has been kind of pointless. As much as I love the Resident Evil 2 remake, is Resident Evil 2 a good game? Yes, then it doesn't need a remake. Bad games are what need remakes. Don't remake Fallout 1 or 2. Remake Fallout 3. Like remake the bad games and make them good again. Take a risk. Remake Devil May Cry 2. Let's try to make Pikmin 3 again kind of deal. Yeah, it's getting repetitive, and it's because there's a bunch of new people. There's a bunch of young people who hear that these old games are good, and they know older people, be it their parents or friends, who have nostalgia for these old games, but they don't want to fucking play. They don't actually want to play these new games. They just want to say they have, and they just want to share in that experience. It's just like, people hear the Resident Evil 2 and 4 are really good, but they don't want to actually engage those games on their own mechanical levels and learn the mechanics. They want to just play a third-person shooter that looks like Resident Evil, and well, they did it. I plan on buying both of them, honestly. Yeah, no, just make the game look nicer. Make it run good. Final Fantasy VII still has not gotten a good port, but it has a full remake that we don't fucking need. Just, yeah, no, just remake bad games. That's my final message. Goodbye. Anyways, I gotta finish this level. I gotta wrap up the stream soon. It's getting late. I told myself I'd do it when I finish this level. But yeah, guys, I'm really excited to play a bunch of Fallout fan mods and such. Tension, it is not the device to remain in Prometheum Overflow Chamber. That looks like there's gonna be Prometheum rising. I'm already moving up. Yeah, you guys enjoy the lava, assholes. Douchebag. Oh shit, well now the levels haven't risen fast enough and I'm all the way up here. And there's too many enemies all around me. Oh fuck. There we go. Oh. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's this... I don't know, it's a real fear of originality, and it's a problem that... Like, again, it's been like this for a while. The industry hasn't been actually getting pushed forward by a while sorry. The art of video games, because the industry at this point is a fucking machine that's going to run until it runs itself completely dead. But when it comes to new interesting video games, AAAs are not... You're not getting those from AAA companies anymore. You're getting them from indies, you know? Think about, like, the most innovative new first-person shooter, right? Who's making that? Not Activision, not Bungie. It's being made by fucking New Blood with Ultra Kill. Yeah, and people just eat it right up. Because for the longest time, nobody wanted to do remakes. And I can't exactly blame them. I'm honestly more suited for ports myself. I don't need remakes, but if a remake is all I can get, I'll take it, you know? Look at that, magazine bugging out. That's fun. There we go. Looking bad, though. Oh, the show's looking bad. That's a bummer. So, yeah, I agree. Like, for me, honestly, you know, there's two words that are making me interested in the MGS3 remake, and they are crouch button. That is a game that's best version has been stuck on the 3DS, and I still do not think that they're going to port that for the PC version. The remake, if that beautiful new HD remake doesn't have a crouch button, throw it in the fucking garbage. I swear. Not having a crouch button in that game sucks. And that's the thing, they don't need to cost that much money. We used to, like, look at Ubisoft, for instance. Ubisoft, when they first got started, they'd make a bunch of little movie tie-in games. They'd make a bunch of little whatever games with shoestring budgets and, like, see how they did. And if those games did well, the sequels would get funding, and then they'd make more of them. And basically, that just continued until they had no franchises left. There hasn't been a new Splinter Cell game in the longest time because the last Splinter Cell game didn't make enough money. And so now Splinter Cell's just dead. And you know what? Let it keep it dead. I don't think modern Ubisoft is talented enough to make a Splinter Cell game. I think they're shit. But still, like, basically, it's this thing of they moved to the high roller tables, so why should they mess with the slots? They're already making $1 million off of Assassin's Creed, so why should they touch Prince of Persia? Why should they make anything new, you know? Yeah, the bigger you get, the safer you have to play it. And that's the thing, it's like, well, why don't you just, while you're making your big Assassin's Creed game, why don't you put a little bit of money into some new IPs, huh? Why don't you make a Rayman Origins, or a Splinter Cell, or a Prince of Persia? Linear games with simple box games that you buy without microtransactions, and you just see how those do compared to the giant behemoth with $1 million of microtransactions. Oh god, don't even get me started on fucking microtransactions. Never accept them. We should have never accepted them. They're here forever now, and it's all our fault. There was never any reason to accept them. Even accepting cosmetic microtransactions was a mistake, and it's what led us to where we are now. Total slippery slope reality. Anyway, we're gonna pause this real quick. Fans and critics these days, am I related to the slow decay video games? Thanks, AJ, the fans. Yep. That's the other thing is that, yeah, they're realizing that critics don't actually drive sales. E3 was huge. Yeah, because those things don't matter anymore because there is no core gaming market. There's just people, and people just play games now. Back then, it was really easy because you could gather everyone who played games in one space. A lot of people who liked Nintendo had Nintendo power. A lot of people that played PlayStation bought PlayStation Magazine. And a lot of people that played video games read IGN, you know? Then just make the skin unlockable. Dude, I spent so much time in Halo unlocking skins because it was fun. Like, Master Chief Collection is a great game because you just play it, and that's how you unlock costumes, and it's sick. And you get to really enjoy your own costumes purely for the sake of enjoying them. You don't gotta fucking spend money or grind. You just unlock them by playing the game. Yeah. Like, at the end of the day, gotta remember, Nintendo is just that's the other thing. Consoles are fucking stupid, and console exclusivity is fucking stupid. There isn't any such thing as, like, a big, important developer anymore. Nintendo is just another developer. Naughty Dog and Insomniac, they're just another developer making video games. We don't need to, like, have their shit be exclusive. I don't think... Here's a genuine question. If Nintendo games had to release on Steam, do you think they'd still be as successful as they were? Like, at every Nintendo game. Because Nintendo tried that shit with Super Mario Run, and it failed. Because they had to compete on the mobile market. And I know you could bring up, like, oh, what about Pokemon Go? Well, Pokemon Go is owned by the Pokemon Company. Well, no, just on an open marketplace. Like, if Nintendo had to release New Super Mario Bros. U and actually it actually had to compete with every other 2D platformer on Steam, would it be successful? It's like... Yeah, like, Sega ran into that problem. Sega's like, alright, well, you're just another developer now. And that's all Nintendo is. They're just a developer that has the money that allows them to make their own game systems and lock systems down on it. You know? Like, I don't know. It's kind of pointless. And it's really dumb. And it's like, that's what I love about Steam. That's what I love about Steam and what I love about PC. Games are just games, and I play them because I want to play them. There's no... Oh, it's Nintendo, it's sacred. It's like, no, it's just, here's another game on the conveyor belt. Force scarcity. Yeah. I like Steam too. But yeah, I don't like microtransactions. I think they're terrible. I think we shouldn't tolerate them at all, and I don't think we should have ever tolerated them. I think they have done irreparable damage to the games industry, and now the games industry is just going to run until it either becomes an institution that is completely undestroyable or runs itself out. I'm hoping it fails. Yeah. You know, it's always like, oh, I hate, the developer just says, I hate Steam so much. It's like, why? Oh, because you don't want to actually compete? Okay. Maybe you shouldn't have released a consumer product then. Maybe you should go and try and lock down an exclusivity deal that stops me from playing your fucking game in the first place. I fucking hate that shit. Steam is probably one of the best things to happen to video games. Anyway, sorry, getting all cynical right there. I could talk about this for ages. There's a video on my channel called How to Fix the Games Industry by Yourself. Watch it. Every problem you have with the games industry will be solved. Yeah, no, it's like you just want free. It's the free game launcher. Totally, I get it. I don't have it because, like, I don't need any more games right now. I have so many games. This Galvanic Temple is one of the Crown's many forges, purging it of heretical influence. We'll assist our defensive efforts, push forward, and sanctify in the name of the Emperor. I have too many games. Like, that's my thing. It's like, even when I wasn't, like, I didn't have, like, my Epic Games hate boner that I have now, like, I just didn't really have an interest. So it's like, no more room. It's not a real monopoly. I mean, that's the thing. I can't really say Steam is a monopoly because they don't really lock down exclusives except for their own Valve games. And you know what Valve is infamous for? Not fucking releasing games. It's not a lockdown thing. They don't have any exclusives aside for the games that Valve actually makes, and they don't release that many. I mean, if you want to play every other game on something else, all they have to do is release those games on other things. It's not a real, like, because a monopoly has to be enforced, you know? Yeah, like, even if they released 100, like, I'd be like, okay, that's just 100 games. There's a billion games out there, you know? Like, all devs have to do is just release games on other things. Now, of course, it's the consumer's decision to stick with Steam. That's the thing. Steam's monopoly, if there is one, it's well earned, and it's like, you're not going to get me off of Steam unless Steam really fucks it up. Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel you. Like, they for me, Valve always gets a free pass because they fixed PC gaming. You just, like, old PC gaming, alright, go to the store, buy a box, put 5 discs into your computer, boot the game up, game doesn't run. Alright, well, you can't refund it, because it's very rare to be able to refund PC games, because you've already used the fucking key. Alright, well now you have it. What? Oh, you need special software. Do you have an internet connection? Well, get fucked. Like, it was a nightmare back then. And nowadays on Steam, it's just like, I want to play this game. Boom. Installs the necessary shit for it. Now, that's it for the most part, and that's new games, of course. Older games you still gotta fiddle with, but at least you have access to it. Yeah, and they're also privately traded. Or they're also not publicly traded, so they don't gotta worry about investors fucking with shit. When Steam goes public, that's when we gotta be afraid. But, like, Steam is privately owned right now, so it's up to Gay Ben and how he wants to handle it. Already been used. Damn. They did start that PC DRM trainer rolling, but still, it's like I'd rather have them than anyone else. And they're not even that bad. Honestly, I don't mind Steam at all. It's, like I said, it's a well-earned monopoly. They earned it because they were good. They made good shit, you know? They made a good service that fixed a real problem. It was a real innovation for the games industry. I really do feel bad for modern-day game devs because all the good work's already... I feel like all the good work's already been done, and it's heartbreaking, man. Just like, alright... If you are a game developer in the AAA space and you want to make something new and unique, give the fuck up. Just give up. You're not gonna do it. Go get some experience and become an indie dev. Anyway, let's look at some streamers to raid, shall we? Check this one out here. Looks like they're in an earlier part of the game. Looks pretty clear. Looks pretty clean. Looks like I can type in chat. I think we should raid Siru here, or Siru. There we go. Humans have really churned and burned the old industry. Absolutely. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed Boltgun. I will see you guys tomorrow. If you want to see more from me, be sure to follow. If you want to hang out with me, join the Discord, of course. Yeah. And tomorrow I will be playing Hotline Miami 2, and we might be finishing that tomorrow because it feels like we're getting close, you know? All right, we're gonna go ahead and raid Siru. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in Siru's chat. 3, look at you guys. 4, oh shit. 6, hell yeah! You guys are the best. I'll see you all there. I love you all. Hi, hi.
It's crazy that there are enemies that die. Hey, school.